Hello everyone, my name is Eric and welcome to Spirit Talk. Welcome to another episode of Messages from the Spirit World. Remember the Messages from the Spirit World? It's where I ask for a message from the Spirit World for a very special person that is watching this video, or for several people that are watching this video that can relate to the message that I am about to channel. And if it helps you in any way, then I'm glad. Let's begin. The first thing that I see is that you have a lot of goals and you have a lot of ideas and a lot of things that you want to get done, but your inability to be independent is one of the things that is holding you back. It doesn't matter if you don't have the income, it doesn't matter if you're not in a position to do something that you really want, but as long as you keep doing something, whether it be inside your head, whether it be keeping a journal, whether it be writing things down or saying things out loud, remember that if you want to be able to achieve your dreams, you have to convince yourself first. If you're not able to be independent at this moment, then don't worry, because there are going to be energies that are going to come to your life that are going to give you an opportunity to be more independent and to be able to achieve all of your dreams. You just have to be very careful that you don't sabotage yourself, because that's one of the biggest things and biggest issues that might be present for your life, that it's holding you back because you tend to convince yourself otherwise. I can also see that there was a lot of things that happened in your life recently. There was a lot of failures and there was a lot of defeats that you went through, and that has knocked you down to where you believe that you have nothing else in your life, but you don't have a lot of things that remain in your life. But you have to remember to stand up and to look back, because there's a lot of people that are still care for you, whether it be family, friends, neighbors, anyone who knows you, or physical things as in a job or something that you can still rely on as your safety net. Then you have to be able to open your eyes, stop playing the victim, and be able to see everything that you still have, because you have a lot of wonderful things behind you that are supporting you. Everything that happened had to happen in order for you to learn the lesson, because all of the things that occurred in your life, specifically in these past few days, in this past week, everything that you lost was not meant for you or your life, because now you're going to be in a better position to be in a much happier stage in your life, because you're going to be able to just open your eyes and see that you didn't really need anything that you were holding back, and it was just you trying to hold on to things that you didn't need anymore, and that's one of the main things that was causing you harm. And now that everything has left, you are feeling like you lost a lot of things and you don't know where you are, but just give it a little bit of time, because you are going to be able to be in a much better place. Some of the things that keep holding you back from your past is your past. You think too much about the past. You have a lot of nostalgia. You keep thinking about the good old days. You keep thinking about things that you should have done in the past. You keep dwelling in the past, and that's one of the things that you aren't able to achieve your dreams that you want now, because you are living too much in the past. It's time to leave everything in the past, to live the present so you can better your future. If you live in the past, you will not be able to move on from your present to move on to your future. Remember, the past is the only thing that is written in stone. You can't change it, but your present and your future you can change every time you get up in the morning. Every time you make a decision, you can change it. The past is there for us to learn, but not to dwell on it. Now, right now in the present, I know that you have been hurt before by someone you really liked, or you thought that you really liked, or you thought that the other person really liked you. You had a broken heart and you have to heal. I know you've been dwelling on this pain for a long time, but it's time for you to move on. There are new opportunities that are going to be headed for you, but your inability to listen to your heart and to pay attention to your emotions is going to be one of the biggest things that is going to set you back. I know you're a very emotional person, but I also know that you've been neglecting your emotions because of this pain that you have gone through. But it's time for you to start listening to your emotions. Now, I'm not saying dive completely into everything that you're feeling and to give it a chance, but slowly and surely do it. Pace yourself onto a point that you are comfortable with yourself, to where you can admit that you may like someone. Not necessarily dive in completely and say that you love the other person, but as long as you realize and you tell yourself that you like someone else, those are just baby steps that you'll have to do. And remember, everything that happens is for a reason. Don't think for a split second that whatever's happening to you and all of these wonderful gifts and opportunities that are going to be presented to you, that you don't deserve them, because you do. You've been through a lot of things, and you have already dealt with a lot of things that most people shouldn't have, and everything that you are going to be given, you deserve. So don't ignore the messages and don't overlook the opportunities, because everything that is headed your way, you deserve it. As for the future, some of the things that I see in your future are that you are going to be able to take a step back and actually realize what you actually want to do with your life. I know right now you feel like you already know where you're going, but in reality, you're just beginning. There are going to be opportunities that are going to present themselves to you that you are going to be able to do something that you really love, that you truly wanted to do for the longest time, but because of the situations that you were in and because of everything that you were feeling and had to deal with, you couldn't take those opportunities or resolve those situations. But now things are going to give you a second chance, and everything is just going to fall into place, and you are going to be able to do something that you really like, as long as you know that is 100% what you truly want to do. So these opportunities are going to come into your life, and you are going to be able to have a much better life, but as long as you follow your heart and you know it's exactly what you want to do. So that was this week's message from Messages from the Spirit World. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it helped at least one person out there that is watching this video. Remember to always follow your heart, listen to your head, and take a chance. Bye.